So the Tower 2K is sponsored to you by Let's Talk. Now, if Miss Letter would please unblock my friend. Hey, we can go there and let her do her job. Please follow my friend. Let's Talk, guys. This is the best.
This video contains commentary and options based on public available information. All statements made are alleged for entertainment and educational purposes only. We do not condone bullying, harassment, or violence of any kind. Let's talk. Woo child, the unfollow frenzy of Chrisean and Kehlani, and fans notice and start pointing fingers. It looks like someone in Chrisean entourage made some insensitive marks towards a person of another culture, and it looks like Chrisean fired back during her 10K Instagram live. Chrisean claimed that the real reason for the unfollow was Kehlani cracked, her words, Blueface, whom Chrisean called both her baby daddy and her husband. Now, she offered no hard proof, but the clips went viral on social media, and Kehlani claps back. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, because it gets crazy. Tap in.
Only hung out with Kehlani for one day. Now y'all already unfollowing each other? Because it only took one day for Kehlani to realize this is not the person I need to be around. Now, in a 3-part IG story, Kehlani and Chrisean had teamed up to head to the gym. Because the interaction was so short, it was pretty shocking after what happened next. Now, I guess after their workout, Chrisean had began her live stream from which looked like her apartment. Some defamatory statements were made in regard to security outside of the apartment.
Are you okay, sir? Are you okay, sir?
No, let's just keep it quiet, please.
Nah.
Keep it quiet, 4th of July, buddy.
Why you got your gun?
I know, we all got guns. We all got guns. So
Bro, it's okay. Ice.
For real?
You don't want me to call Ice. You don't want me to call Ice.
So why you got your gun?
what you want to do?
Do you want me to call
I'm
Ice?
calling the police.
You will be at
I'm calling the
Alligator.
police.
We'll have 100 people.
You will be at Alligator again.
Where is the gun? Let me see.
Do you want to be?
He got it. He came to threaten us.
Hey, don't die tonight, man. Jesus loves you, sir. Don't die tonight.
Now, shout out to Live Bites for capturing this video, and let me kind of break down exactly what's going on. So from what looks to be like Chrisean's apartment, this neighbor comes out because of a noise issue. And apparently this neighbor had confronted one of Chrisean's security detail, and then that's where the argument ensues. And then you can hear another individual, a part of Chrisean's entourage, making defamatory statements about ICE and Alligator Alcatraz. And because of this, people had noticed that Kehlani had stopped following Chrisean on social media. Now, I don't understand why Chrisean always has to surround herself around a bunch of people, because if you listen to that full recording, Chrisean makes no mention about ICE. She makes no mention about Alligator Alcatraz or migrant detention centers. It was her entourage. And because of the people she surrounds herself by, is going to be a clear indication about how others are going to move when they're presented with Chrisean. Because sometimes people really be blocking your blessings. Now, whoever that person was in the background saying those gross defamatory things, Chrisean needs to get rid of them immediately. Because sometimes it be your inner circle that be the part of your downfall.
And then 2, I didn't really want to have to tell my business and other people's business, so y'all can be very transparent on what's actually going on between everything, between that ICE situation, between Kehlani, everything. Because I don't like this little drama stuff, and then I don't like people trying to make me look like I'm the one that's. But I'm gonna tell you why we actually really fell out, and it's tea. Because this is why I fall out with any bitch for real that has anything to do with anything. Cause look, I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna keep it real quick, and I'm gonna keep it cute, I'm gonna keep it short. Alright. So boom, let's address the ICE situation. Somebody was next to me screaming weird stuff. I don't know nothing about the politics of that. I was Lemmy, Zeus Network. We was on top of the building. We was lighting firecrackers on 4th of July. Somebody comes with a gun, threaten us to hurt us if we don't stop making fireworks noise on 4th of July. Confused. The person next to me probably was drunk, disoriented. I don't know. I don't have no control of that. Okay, let's get to Kehlani. Kehlani, she's a sweetheart. We went to the same church. We saw each other in the parking lot. We was excited to see each other. It was very sweet. It was a great interaction. We exchanged each other numbers. We start talking about what she do, what I be doing. She like, oh, y'all been working. I been getting in the gym. Like, shoot, I'll come join you. Get me right. I'm an athlete at heart. I play pro league. So we just was heading off on that conversation. Boom. Everything went great. Okay, we working out. Before I start recording everything, I asked her, because, you know, I make over 7 figures on my Snapchat. So I asked her first, because I don't know, like, how people is with other celebrities. So, you know, it's like, you mind if I snap, like, vloggers? If not, it's cool. You know how? Because everybody on that streaming tip, I be streaming on my Snapchat. She like, nah, it's cool. Okay, I'm going to tell you where it keep going, all right? So she got a studio session afterwards. I said, you care if I join? I would love to see how you work. She's like, all right, but no cameras, you know, this is my home. I said, all right, bet. We went to our house. Cool. Very respectful. We even prayed in there and all that. Okay. I think this is where it took a turn. So we start talking. She started telling me reasons why I should get this removed. She's the one that got the laser removal place where I'm going to go, because that's where she go. She was giving me advice, and then she came out of nowhere, and I'm asking her, like, not like that, but like, where is this all coming from? Like, how do you, like, she kept saying he's a manipulator, he's this, he's that, he's that. Girl, come to find out, she telling me with her own mouth that Blueface cracked that she'll be not, like, she just starts, like, telling herself, she like, I'm nothing to worry about, because I don't really want him, but let me tell you this. In my head, I'm like, damn, what bitch he didn't hit? You feel me? This is why I fell out with, not like that, but Coi Leray. Over the same shit. This nigga cracked every bitch in the industry. Like, for real. All right, cool. We're still cool. We prayed after that. After she told me that, it sat on me like, so with somebody that's giving me advice about a tattoo, about his face being on my face, but you're the same female that rolled that nigga face. You feel me? But I ain't say nothing, bro. On crib, I ain't say nothing. I just was, I went through with the situation like, all right, we still could be friends, because how long ago was that? I didn't even ask how long ago, bro. I just was like, all right, let me back up from that. Okay, cool. We work out the next day. Guess who's blowing my phone? My baby dad. It say Chrisean dad. Bro, we're doing reps. She's telling me what to do, how to do it. My phone is ringing. So I'm looking at her. I looked at the phone. I said, hold on, let me take this 1 second. Took it. I stepped off. You know what I did? I asked him politely. I asked him, first of all, he was talking about his house and all this other stuff. Like, go get the rest of your things. Da, da, da. You know, me, I'm like, you cracked Kehlani? Like, you used to deal with her? Like, how deep it was? Y'all still talk? Like, what is it? When was y'all stop talking? Like, all that. I asked him all that. I don't know if that offended her, but I stepped off when I asked it. Okay, cool. That was the last time I seen her. It was when I confronted Blue on the phone. But I stepped off. You feel me? You feel me? I mean, then, you know, this the other thing dealing with me, right? I got this weird, they trolling me about my son. They trolling me about everything I do. So anybody I tag, your comment section, your DMs, you're going to be overrun with weird stuff. Talking about my kid, talking about weird stuff. You know, like, it might make somebody uncomfortable. You feel me? I'll show you messages, bro. Like, it was an even engagement between me and Kehlani. It wasn't like I was fanned out or she was fanned out. It was more like when we kept getting closer and closer and closer, she was cool enough to tell me she used to deal with Blue. Okay, I didn't know it was going to affect the next situations. I didn't start acting weird. I was in a weird position, though, because it's like, damn, you should have told me this before I pulled the fuck up. Why? Because I don't hang out with anybody that my BD cracked. Like, not like that. Like, the only person that I'll probably have to get over it and coexist with another female, is the one that we share the same, you know, kids, siblings. So,
I gain from this? What do I gain from this? Bro, please. Oh my God. I'm in Paris.
This guy I used to fuck with. Like he the type to let me know, like, what are you doing? You feel me? So I feel like she probably was thinking like, let me get out the group chat because I came in too quick. You feel me?
Yeah, not
Okay.
only that,
That's
after you seek
understandable. That's
advice from people, it's
understandable.
like,
But
don't
bitch, you
join
could
the
go.
circus.
What happened?
It's like after you seek advice from people, I'm sure the first advice from anybody that's close would forewarn, like, don't join the circus. It's like, hold up, I didn't even think of that part. Like, yeah, let me get up out of here before it's too
Yeah, she
late.
could have bought
And then
me
you
the
know how
pill,
when
get
you
part of no
honest and you
weird circus.
transparent with somebody that you don't fully know, when you leave, even before you go to sleep and when you wake up the next day, you be like, I overshared. I should never said that. Then you some people panic on how they
But I
respond and react.
didn't say nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't act different. I did nothing. When she unfollowed me, I kept the G. I didn't say nothing. They ran with it, right? She had to say something because I don't know. She was compelled to. She read the comments way too much. I filter my brain to not read no comments, so I didn't respond to that shit. So she like she responds, but when she responds, I'm like, damn, you making it seem like I'm a bad person, bro. Tell them what really happened, like what was shared and what was happening, what was you was encouraging me to do publicly. She was encouraging me to publicly remove this off my face.
Mm-hmm.
She signed the like, bro. She was that was what happened. First, it was us working out to removing the tattoo. I'm coming to the appointment, which I'm like, I'm streaming it. She's like, that's fine. Then out of nowhere, she backed out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I never went to the appointment. I kept blaming on, Twitch wasn't ready. I kind of backed up on my schedule. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me come up with a different schedule because I was gonna do it then and there. Then I was like, all right, let me back up. That probably be like the third thing I do for Twitch, not the first thing.
So
So boom.
was her unfollowing you and then responding to the fans? Was that like a deal breaker for you to contact her and holler at her?
So I already contacted her before she unfollowed me, before she started dealing with the fans. When she ain't give me no response, I kept it. I left it where it was, cause I low key wanted to leave it where it was too. When she told me she used to deal with Blue, I felt the same way. Whatever she did it before me. Whatever, cause it was something that I was fighting in me. Like I didn't really want to fuck with her after that either. But I was like, gotta be childish. So let me just let it run its course. It ran its course the next day. You feel me? Cool. 2 weeks later, we're talking about it. We been stopped texting. We been stopped working out. Kehlani,
Let me ask a question.
you feel what I'm saying? So that's that, y'all. This is my last time speaking on it. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't really care. Um, that shit crazy. I don't really have, bro. Y'all know how I is when it comes to my baby dad. I can tell that I really am not tripping about this nigga like that because I still proceeded to go work out with her after she told me she used to deal with him before I existed. I don't care if you deal with me before I existed, but